Very much in the news today is the film Mrs. Chatterjee versus Norway, which is about a real-life story of the suffering of a mother whose children were snatched away from her by the Norwegian Child Service authorities. At that time, there was a UPA government here in India, and we worked together. I was directly involved in that case, and with the government's intervention and help, we could support the valiant fight of Sagarika, the mother, to bring the children back to India. But what is happening today? So I have here with me Dhara, a mother of a baby girl, and Bhavesh, the father, and their story is very similar to what happened in the Sagarika case. And yet, whereas we could bring the children back in the Norway case within a few months, here it has been almost a year and a half when the baby has been snatched away from her parents, and still today with the German authorities in foster care. Now look at the case. The baby had an injury in the perineum area. The perineum is a small sensitive area between the vagina and the anus. And the baby in September 2021 suffered such an injury. The parents immediately took the baby to the hospital. The baby was treated. It seems that stitches had to be given for the injury, which was really quite severe. The police investigated the case, which is perfectly legitimate, and after the investigation, the charges made, that is, sexual abuse by the mother of her baby daughter. The husband was charged with showing his sexual organs to the baby. On both these charges, in February 2022, they were absolved of all the charges by the German police. So as far as the criminality behind the injury is concerned, it was settled that there was no sexual abuse by the mother, which was what the charge was made, and the father was also exonerated. So there's no police case against the parents. But in Germany, it is a child service authority which is functioning according to their laws, an autonomous authority with the right to decide whether or not a parent is capable of looking after the child. Now look what their psychologist says about Dhara. They say in an examination that it's quite possible that there was grossly inappropriate care that endangered the child's well-being, or it was a ritual act motivated by religious ideas. She happens to be a Jain, or an act carried out in delusional misjudgment of reality, that is, an injury to the genitals through the introduction of the feed that the child's mother was using, in other words, a spoon. Now, these absolutely absurd hypotheses are now being used by the Child Service Authority in Germany to argue in a German court that this young mother, now 32 years old, is incapable of looking after her baby. Now, as mothers know, it's possible that a horrible accident occurs. It's possible that the mother is away, the child is in the care of a grandmother, and the child falls and injures herself. But to use that as the reason to snatch a baby away from her parents, and for the government of India not to take immediate urgent action to bring the baby back to India. Suppose, for example, she is incapable and she is delusional and she will put a spoon up her child. Supposing all that is true, she has a mother, he has a mother, Bhavesh has a mother, they have relatives. Why can't the child be brought back to India in the care of their other relatives? So, the government of India has gone about this, and I can tell you, I have reached out to very, very senior officials in the government of India, and the kind of response that I have got is extremely disheartening. It is discouraging that the government should not take such a case seriously when the country is going to see an actor like Rani Mukherjee playing the role of such a desperate mother in a real case which happened in Norway. Well, here is a mother who needs help, who needs the intervention of the government to bring her baby back.
I can just say a mother can never ever think to hurt her baby. And a mother can do anything to protect her baby. It has been 19 months. I'm away from my daughter. Or I can say it has been 19 months. My daughter is away from a mother, a love of a mother, a care of a mother. I request all of you, we trust the government of India. With their intervention, we can bring our baby back. Please, we request you all to help my child to come to her country, India. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been 19 long months and we are away from our child, and it's imagine the situation as a father, like we don't even know where our child is. We want to request the government of India to please help the little Indian citizen to